चलो तो हमने 1 से लेके 21 तक सीख लिया। क्वांटिटीज हैविंग सेम डायमेंशन। बच्चों इस पे बहुत क्वेश्चंस बनते हैं, किस किस के डायमेंशनल फॉर्मूला सेम है। तो सबसे पहले देखो आपने शुरुआत करा है, द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट वन इज टाइम इनवर्स। सी दिस टाइम इनवर्स, सो फ्रीक्वेंसी इज अपोजिट ऑफ टाइम, है ना। एंगुलर फ्रीक्वेंसी, एंगुलर वेलोसिटी, वेलोसिटी ग्रेडियंट एंड डिके कांस्टेंट। व्हाट इज दिस डिके कांस्टेंट बच्चों? लैम्डा ना।
यस सर।
रेडियो एक्टिविटी पढ़ा है ना आपने, n is equal to n naught e raised to power minus lambda t. So power of all constant must be dimensionless. Speak with me. Power of all constants must be dimensionless. Speak. Power of constant must be dimensionless. Dimensionless. Okay. So lambda into t must be dimensionless. Lambda into t must be dimensionless means m0, l0, t0. Okay. Keep lambda this side, transfer t other side. m0, l0, t minus 1. Understood?
Yes sir.
So decay constant have a dimensional formula equal to frequency and velocity gradient. Now let's talk about velocity gradient. What is velocity gradient? Velocity gradient is dv by dx. So v has dimensional formula lt minus 1 and x has dimensional formula of l. ll got cancelled, so t power minus 1. Understood? Remember point number 1, very important, dimensional formula of decay constant and frequency and velocity gradient are same. The second thing is the dimensional formula of work is equal to potential energy is equal to kinetic energy because of conservation of energy, and it must be equal to internal energy. मैं तो कहता हूँ heat also have same dimensional formula as work. And torque is also because force into perpendicular distance is torque, and force into displacement is work, and force into perpendicular distance is torque. That's why they have same dimensional formula. And moment of force and torque are same thing. Would you like to write something else? cv square by 2 have same dimensional formula, q square by 2c have same dimensional formula, qv by 2 have same dimensional formula, ms delta t have same dimensional formula. Yes, anything else you would like to write? I square rt have same dimensional formula, I into v into t have same dimensional formula, because this is power into time, and power into time is heat, and heat and work have same dimensional formula. Anything else you would like to write, bacho? Come on. Li square by 2.
Q delta V.
Q delta V, very smart. Anything else? Come on, bacho, anything else? Energy stored in the wire, solids. When you stretch a wire, how much energy stored in it? Kx square by 2 energy stored in the spring. And electrostatic potential energy, that is Q1, Q2 upon 4 pi epsilon naught R. What is energy stored in the wire, bacho, in the form of Young's modulus and all? Stress square. ऐसे कुछ आता है ना बच्चों? Stress into strain into volume, something like that. I forgot actually. Do you remember? Energy stored in the wire. Forgot? Sinchana, Shreya. See, suppose you have a wire. If you stretch this wire, so energy stored in this will be F into delta L. If you multiply and divide by E, so you get stress into strain into volume. Stress into strain into volume. Okay. Copy this. They all have same dimensional formula. Okay. Surface energy भी लिख सकते हैं इसमें हम. change in surface area into surface tension. Delta A into surface tension. Change in surface area into surface tension also is a form of energy known as surface energy. याद है कि नहीं? Now read this. Pressure, stress, Young's modulus. Bulk modulus, modulus of rigidity, and energy density. They all have same dimensional formula. Now tell me, आपको कौन सा चेक करना है? Will you do it by your own? Say yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Momentum and impulse. Momentum is momentum and impulse is change in momentum. So they also have same dimensional formula. Acceleration due to gravity and gravitational field intensity, thrust, force, weight, energy. Now you try it by your own. Now believe me, these 11 points are, these 14 points are the most important points. And point number 13. Point number 13 is the most important one. सबसे ज्यादा बार पूछा गया है point number 14. Okay, so please remember this. Now read this. Application of dimensional analysis. Read it. First application, we can find unit. The first application of dimensional analysis is by using dimensional analysis we can find unit. Okay, try to find unit of A. Now remember, we can add or subtract only those physical quantities which have same dimensional formula. We can add or subtract, speak with me, we can add or subtract only those physical quantities we can add or subtract only those physical quantities which have same dimensional. एक बार बोल दो, please speak once. We can add or subtract only those physical quantities which have same dimensional formula. ठीक है, मत बोलो, याद थोड़ी आएगा पेपर वाले दिन, मत बोलो. Now what we added, we added P with A upon V square, means P means pressure and A upon V square, where V is volume. They must have same dimensional formula. Agree or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You agreed. Now आपने वॉल्यूम में से B घटा दिया. You are subtracting B from the volume, means volume and V have same dimensional formula. Right? Right? But here we are going to focus on A because they want unit of A. So pressure. What is dimensional formula of pressure? Force upon area. mLT minus 2 upon L square is equal to A upon V square. Now V for volume. And volume have dimensional formula LQ whole square. So we will get dimensional formula for this will come 6 L power 6. A upon L power 6 is equal to M T minus 2 upon L. So you get A is equal to M L power 5 T power minus 2. Because you can write it like this, M L T power minus 2 into L power 4. So this represents force. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So
Yes, sir.
4. I think B is correct. B is the correct match. What do you think, बच्चों? Agree? इससे अजीब से क्वेश्चन बन जाएंगे अब. Very important question
Yes.
for me, NEET and KCET. Okay. आगे बढ़े. We can add or subtract only those physical quantities which have same dimensional formula. Now look at this. They want dimensional formula. They want unit of B. So dimensional formula of X must be equal to dimensional formula of AT must be equal to dimensional formula of BT square. Now let's go ahead with these two. X represent length, B I don't know, and T represent time. So what is dimensional formula of B? LT minus 2. Now tell me, L is length and T minus 2 means upon time square. I think C is perfect match. What do you think, Bachu?
Yes, sir.
Right? Now look at question number 3. The unit of absolute permittivity. Absolute permittivity. Absolute permittivity means epsilon naught, right? Bachu, do you remember capacitance of parallel plate capacitor?
Yes, sir.
So C has unit of farad uh, into meter upon meter square is equal to epsilon naught alone. Understood what I did? Understood or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
what do you think, बच्चों? राइट ऐसा जैसे क्वेश्चन के ऑप्शन है वैसे ही तो सोचेंगे ना सिंचना समझी श्रेया
Yes, sir.
ओके पूरा हम अच्छे से करेंगे है ना डोंट वरी एंड if you have any doubt you feel free to ask okay now what is unit of Stephen's constant बच्चों now, what is Stephen constant now imagine a sphere which have temperature T so it will radiate energy its radiate energy and its radiation power is given by tell me its radiation power means heat upon time radiation power means heat upon time is given by come on tell me
Sigma EAT par 4.
sigma EAT power 4 where E is emissivity which is dimensionless E is emissivity and it is dimensionless so you can ignore E okay now what they want unit of Stephen's constant so heat joule T time second Stephen constant we let's keep it like same and A is area meter square T is Kelvin power 4 है ना so unit of Stephen's constant is joule per second per meter square into K power 4 now tell me which one is matching
B.
B is understood बच्चों
Yes, sir.
Yes,
surface
sir.
per meter everyone knows that force per unit length is known as surface tension okay बहुत तेजी से हो रहे हैं ना questions now solve sixth a suitable unit for gravitational constant very easy F is equal to G m1 m2 upon R square F Newton meter square upon kg square G हो गया Newton meter square C is correct right universe as a unit of universal gas constant now PV is equal to nRT now remember PV is P delta V and work done have same dimensional formula do you remember that
Yes, sir.
I can write joule क्योंकि dimensional so unit of work is joule and for number of moles I can write mole R keep it as it is and T Kelvin so joule per Kelvin per mole okay C is correct what do you think बच्चों
Yes,
do you
sir.
okay
Yes, sir.
now we came to the next application to find dimensions of physical constant or coefficient हम किसी भी फिजिकल कांस्टेंट या कोफिशिएंट का डायमेंशन निकाल सकते हैं फॉर एग्जांपल हमने जी का निकाला हुआ है यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हैं राइट एंड प्लैंक कांस्टेंट का डायमेंशन फॉर्मूला एंगुलर मोमेंटम के बराबर होता है हम सब जानते हैं और कोफिशिएंट ऑफ विस्कोसिटी का डायमेंशनल फॉर्मूला हम निकाल सकते हैं डायमेंशनल एनालिसिस की मदद से Now, this question is asked in IIT Mains 2019. You can cross check in your previous year book. IIT Mains 2019. Same question asked. Same to same. If X and Z are the dimensions of capacitance and magnetic field. Now, I told you how to write dimensional formula of capacitance in the fastest possible way. Q square by 2C. Do you remember?
Yes, sir.
याद तो हम नहीं रख सकते ना बात यही है a square t square by c. So dimensional formula of c is, now try to give me fastest answer. Come on. Try to give me fastest answer. This is c. It is a time taking question. IT means तभी तो देगा ना कि आपसे कुछ गलती करा पाए. Try to answer as early as possible, as fast as possible. And dimensional formula of b कैसे निकाला था? अच्छा 4 से निकाला था. ILB sin theta MLT minus 2. Come on, jaldi, jaldi, jaldi. Let's see who can give fast answer. L got cancelled. So dimensional formula of B is M L0 T minus 2 A minus 1. Okay, we got dimensional formula of C and B both. X is equal to 3YZ square. X and Z are dimensional formula of capacity and magnetic field. What they want?
Dimensions of y.
Okay, they want dimensions of y. So x by z square, I will ignore 3. Ignore 3 because it is a dimensionless constant only. X is capacity and z is magnetic field. So x की जगह लिखूंगा m minus 1 l minus 2 t4 a square. मैं ही जीतूंगा. m2 t. Oh, no, wait. Okay. So y is equal to m minus 3 t8 a4 d. चलो मैं सेकंड आया लेकिन माय स्पीड वाज ओके. अंडरस्टूड बच्चों? इट टुक 1 मिनट, इसलिए तो आईआईटी मेंस में आया था क्योंकि 1 मिनट ले रहा था. अंडरस्टूड एवरीवन?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
आगे बढ़े. This represent the speed of light बच्चों. Do you remember? This
Yes,
represents
sir.
light, and so if we square both the side, under root will vanish, right? You will get this. If we square both the side, is equal to c square, means l square t minus 2 d. EIEEE 2003. This one, c square lr. Let's see how will you handle it. C square lr. C square lr. So I will write it like this. LC into RC.
T square.
LC
T
is T
square.
and RC is T. T power 3. Answer is B. No, हार गए ना. C. Do you remember frequency of resonating circuit? 2 pi under root LC. Do you remember? So
Yes,
under root
sir.
must have dimensional formula of T. So LC is equal to T square. Could you understand that? And RC is time constant. Charging of capacitor. So answer should be B. RC, I told you RC is time constant. Dimensional formula of RC is T. So what should be answer? B. Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
अभी ये वाला solve करो. Dimensions of A and B. As I told you, we can add or subtract two physical quantities only if they have same dimensional formula. So AT and BT square must have dimensional formula equal to force. Am I right? Force is dimensional formula MLT minus 2. A I don't know. And this is T. So we got dimensional formula of A as MLT minus 3. Now let's talk about dimensional formula of BT by equating these two. MLT minus T is equal to BT square. Transfer T other side, MLT minus 4 is equal to B.
B.
So answer is B. पता है किस किस को MBBS कॉलेज मिला है? श्रेया, from your college, class 12.
No, sir.
You don't know. Shama and Anjali. Shama and Anjali, both of them got MBBS college, and that girl Amrita, maybe she got BDS. So two will become doctor from your school, and a very big achievement, very big achievement. अगर 2 MBBS सीट तुम्हारे स्कूल से निकलती हैं, कॉलेज से निकलती हैं, बहुत बड़ी बात है. चलो आगे बात करते हैं. As I told you, the power of any constant must be dimensionless, right? So alpha, power of any constant must be dimensionless. So can I write alpha into t is equal to m0 l0 t0? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so alpha must have dimension of t power minus 1. Understood? T will go other side and with. So these two options are not in the race now. अब क्या करना है? This complete thing is dimensionless. क्योंकि वो c is a constant and its power is dimensionless and c is a constant. You understand that? And in the equation, left hand side and right hand side dimensions should be same or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Dimension of length. So v naught by alpha also must have dimension of length. Do you agree? Now you will think why we are ignoring this. We are ignoring this because its power is dimensionless and c is a constant. So it is also dimensionless. So this complete thing is dimensionless. Understood, bacho?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So dimensional formula of alpha is t, right? T minus 1. So if you transfer alpha other side, L t minus 1 is equal to V naught. Understood now? We transfer alpha here. So L t minus 1 and A is the answer. Okay? आगे बढ़े. The dimensions of physical quantity x in the equation force is equal to x upon density. Very easy. Force is ml t minus 2. X we don't know. Density is ml minus 3. Transfer ml minus 3 other side. You will get m square l minus 2 t minus 2 is equal to x. So m2 l minus 2 t minus 2. C is the answer. Understood? Or density is mass upon volume, no? So ml minus 3 for density. Okay. Very important question, number of particles. You need to read it very carefully. This question came in IIT Mains 2019 because it is again time taking question. The next one. हमने ये क्वेश्चन सॉल्व किया है क्लास में क्योंकि ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है और रिवीजन में भी कर रहे हैं. To try to understand this question is very important. It is given in the NCERT. Now the number of particle is given by number of particle crossing a unit area perpendicular to x-axis in unit time. This should be capital N. Number of particles per unit volume. So what is capital N? What is capital N? Number of particles passing per unit time per unit area. Understood, बच्चों? Huh?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Divide n by time and area. So dimensional formula of this is number. Number is a dimensionless. Number is a dimensionless time t and area L square. So dimensional formula of n. ये आगो. Do you understand that? This is dimensional formula of n. Now let's talk about small n. N1 and N2 are number of particles. Again, number of particles is dimensionless per unit volume. Volume has dimension. So N2 minus N1. Number of particle per unit volume. Means denominator you will get volume. L power minus 3. Understood?
Yes.
Understood?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
अभी आगे का क्वेश्चन पढ़ते हैं. x1 and x2 find x mean 2 for the value of x1 find dimension formula of d. बच्चों x1 x2 minus x1 represent distance traveled. Am I right? Displacement, and displacement have dimension of L. Now try to find dimensional formula of D, diffusion constant, N2 minus N1 upon X2 minus X1. At the place of capital N, what you are going to write? 1 upon T into L square. Agree? D we don't know. At the place of N2 minus N1, what you are writing?
L power minus 3.
L power minus 3. And at the place of X2 minus X1, L. So now you can solve this. You solve this to get dimensional formula of D. एक L से एक L कट कर दो तो ये हो जाएगा T into L, L power 3. So L2 T minus 1. Agree? D is the answer. Very important. It doesn't matter it is tough or not. What is its level? The important thing is that how much time this question is going to take in exam. And this question can come in exam or not. This question can come. This is very important. Okay. Now, isko karo. Very, very important. And it is a time taking question. They want to know dimensions of E L square M power 5 G square. What E represent energy, M represent mass, small l represent angular momentum, capital G represent gravitational constant, means E is energy. So dimensional formula of energy is this. M is mass, L is angular momentum. So angular momentum is mvr, right? M L square T minus 1. अब ये मत बोलना ये कहां से आया. Okay. And G, universal gravitational constant, must have dimensional formula M minus 1 L3 T minus 2. Is this correct, Chinmay? For G?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now they want to know dimensional formula of EL square M power 5 G2. Let's see who can get answer fastest. Who can get correct answer and fastest. यहाँ L का स्क्वायर है इसलिए मैंने ऐसा कर दिया. M5 G square means M minus 2 L6 T minus 4 T gone L6 L gone mass power 3 everything gone. Angle I won. Understood? It is a dimensionless. EL square M power 5 G square is dimensionless. And the dimensionless physical quantity is only angle. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Try to solve this equation. Now, angle of all trigonometric functions and trigonometric functions are dimensionless, right? Angle of all trigonometric functions are dimensionless. And all trigonometric functions itself all trigonometric functions are speak dimensionless. Sine theta, cos theta, tan theta, all are
Dimensionless.
Dimensionless.
dimensionless M0, L0, T0. Okay. And their angles are also dimensionless. The equation of wave is given by this, where omega is angular velocity and v is linear velocity. The dimension of k is okay. So I can write this as a sine omega x by mu minus omega into k. So speak omega into k must be dimensionless,
Dimension.
and omega is 2 pi by capital T. Means dimensional formula of omega is angular velocity is time inverse. Okay, so time inverse into k is equal to m0 l0 t0. जबकि k तो 2 पाई बाय लैम्डा होता है, लेकिन खैर अब इस क्वेश्चन के हिसाब से चलना है. क्या आएगा आंसर? t.
T.
According to this question, okay, the dimensional formula of k is t. वैसे l minus 1 होता है. Okay, k is 2 pi by lambda. चलो खैर छोड़ो. Ready for next? This is very important. Potential energy of a particle means U is potential energy, and all type of energy has dimensions m l square t minus 2. X distance है, okay, and b we don't know. But so you are adding x square and b means you can add or subtract
And
only
same dimensions.
which have same dimensions. This is l square, and what they want, dimensional formula of AB. So we got dimensional formula of B. Now U is equal to a root x. Root x means root L upon L square. Can I write L square in denominator? Yes or no? At the place of a square
Yes,
plus b
sir.
square, can I write L square? I am writing dimensional formula only. You have dimensional formula m L square t minus 2 a root L upon L square. So we got dimensional formula of a is m L power 4 t power minus 2 upon under root L. They want dimensional formula of AB. So m L power 4 t power minus 2 upon under root L into L square. 6 minus 1 by 2. How much you will get? 11 by 2. So answer is B. समझ गए? Understood?
Yes, sir.
Solve this question. This is energy density between the plate of capacitor. Energy upon volume. Do you remember? Energy stored in the
Yes, sir.
V square by 2. What is capacitance? Epsilon naught A by D. And at the place of potential, you can write E into D. Yes or no? Do you remember or not?
Yes, sir.
For parallel plate capacitor, potential difference is equal to electric field into distance between the plates. So epsilon naught A E square D square divided by 2D. So 1D got cancelled. Okay. So you got epsilon naught E square by 2 into AD. Now what is AD?
Volume.
Volume between the plates of capacitor. See, area of each plate is A. Give me a second. Consider area of each plate is A, and the volume between the plates of capacitor will be length into area, right? This is area A and the distance is D. So AD actually represent volume, and left hand side you have energy. So energy upon volume is equal to epsilon naught E square by 2. So this is energy per unit volume. Energy per unit volume means minus upon L3. So L should be minus 1. C is the answer. अंडरस्टूड? अगर दम है तो ये करके बताओ. चलो, थक गया मैं बहुत देर से कर करके. आई एम गिविंग यू 1 मिनट, 2 मिनट. चलो 2 मिनट दिए, करके बताओ. प्रितपाल सो गया क्या? ठीक है, सो जा बेटा, सो जा. नींद डिस्टर्ब नहीं होनी चाहिए. प्रॉब्लम नंबर 19 करो. आंसर चाहिए मेरे को प्रितपाल.
सर 0.
कौन है ये? चिन्मयी.
Yes, sir. 0 ही है.
Chinmay and Pritpal saying 0. Okay, Chinmay and Pritpal saying 0. Now let's try. हम
Yes,
लोग
sir. 0.
हम लोग ट्राई करें हम. See, look at the angle x upon a minus 1. So x has dimension sin inverse. Sin inverse क्या होता है ये? It is value of sine, means x by a is value of sine, right? उधर पे थीटा रहेगा. So sin theta is equal to x by a minus 1. So this is just a value of a trigonometric ratio. So this should be dimensionless. Yes or no? Yes or no? It is value of sin theta, and all trigonometric functions are dimensionless. So x by a should be dimensionless. X by a should be dimensionless. M0, L0, T0. And dimension of x is L, right? So what is dimension of a? What is dimension of a? L. Understood, everyone? Everyone understood or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Till this, everyone understood that a have dimension of length. Now look at the integration term, dx divided by 2ax minus x square power 1 by 2. है ना? Now let me tell you, dx have dimensional formula of L. Dx have dimensional because it represents small length. Agree? Divided, and now it's, if you talk about 2ax, a has dimensional formula of L and x has dimensional formula of L. L both are L square minus L square. So this term has dimensional formula of, this complete term has dimensional formula of, come on Chinmay, L square, am I right? Power 1 by 2.
Yeah.
Means L. So this represent L upon L. So this is completely, what is this? Dimensionless. So if left hand side is dimensionless, right hand side also must be
Dimensionless.
Dimensionless.
dimensionless. So a power n sin inverse x by a minus 1 should be dimensionless. This is already,
Dimensionless.
Dimensionless.
है ना? This is already dimensionless. So what should be the value of n so that this complete term become dimensionless? 0. Understood? If you put n value of n 0, entire term will become dimensionless. Understood? अभी नहीं समझ में आया तो your problem. मुझसे पूछना भी मत डाउट में. Solve this. I is length, M is mass, B is magnetic field induction. They want dimensional formula of P. I think they are using I for current, right? Magnetic. Let's see who can do this fastest. देखते हैं किस किस को याद है. चिन्मय बी का सही लिखा है मैंने, देखना एक बार प्लीज।
सर m t minus 2 a minus 1.
हम्म,
B.
अरे मैं कर ही रहा था अभी, इतनी तेज क्यों करा तुम लोग ने? L is length and m is mass. अरे बहुत आसान। m square t minus 4 a minus 2 L square upon m p। एक बार से एक बार कट गया। Yes, it is B. M L square t minus 4 a minus 2 means I minus 2. Yes, B. Very good speed. Very good speed. Solve this. The equation of a stationary wave is this. Which of the following statement is wrong? Okay, they want wrong statement. अभी हैबिट डाल दो कि wrong को अंडरलाइन करना है, ठीक है चिन्मय? सिंचना, wrong को अंडरलाइन करना है.
Yes,
The
sir.
unit of CT is same as that of lambda. Yes, because you want to keep angle dimensionless. 2 pi is already a number which is dimensionless. You want to keep angle dimensionless, and this is angle of sine theta. So lambda and CT have same dimensions, then it will come dimensionless. You understand that? So this is a right statement. This statement is right. Means this is not our answer, right? The unit of x is same as that of lambda. Yes, correct. Because you want to keep this also dimensionless. You understand that? So second statement is also correct. Now read third statement. The unit of 2 pi c by lambda is same as that of 2 pi x by lambda t. भैया 2 pi c by lambda की डायमेंशन है t minus 1 और इसकी डायमेंशन भी t minus 1 है. C is also right. Means D is wrong. Understood?
Yes, sir.
अभी नहीं समझ आया तो थोड़ा समय देके करना खुद, है ना? ओके, नाउ वी मूव्ड ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट टॉपिक. मैंने इसमें क्या करा है ये आप खुद से पढ़ना, एक बार मैं कराऊंगा. देयर इज नो डाउट आई विल हेल्प यू एंड आई मतलब मैंने ऑलरेडी सॉल्यूशन लिख दिया है कुछ क्वेश्चंस का. सो यू कैन डू दिस टॉपिक बाय योर ओन एंड यू कैन रीड फर्दर बाय योर ओन. सो आई मेड नोट्स. I made little bit extra notes. I knew some topic will be left so that you can do some work by your own also. Okay. So in the next class, we will finish unit and dimension and then we will start error analysis. Okay. I am sending you these notes. Please come on time, Pritpal. आज आप सिर्फ आधा घंटे लेट आए थे. Okay. टाइम पे आए और सिर्फ जैसे जितने काम स्टूडेंट है उतना अच्छा है चिन्मयी. Okay, you understand that ना? If you have less student, I can go faster. Okay, Shreya, and we can keep classes according to your convenience. Your